Finally, hello Maki!
Hello po, Pageant Nubos.
Yes. Maki, can you introduce yourself once again to our viewers?
Yes, once again. My name is Mark Jefferson Maki Mislang, and I am your great man of the universe from the tricycle capital of the Philippines, Cabanatuan City.
Of course, yes. Naalala ko talaga yan. Parang ilang beses kami pabalik-balik dyan. But anyway, Maki, kamusta? It's been almost a year since we saw you on your very first national pageant and so almost a year after Mr. Nueva Ecija journey. Kamusta na?
Actually, the excitement is still there, the adrenaline is still there, and I am very much excited on the things that is going to happen in the Great Man of the Universe. Of course, this is going to be a different pageant, a different platform. So, the best thing that I can do is to enjoy every moment of it. I'm just gonna savor things that is going to happen because that is one thing that I've noticed how I learn by enjoying things. So that's it. I'm just very much excited and ready for anything that's going to happen.
Ayan, I've been hearing you said that you learned.
Yeah.
And ayan, ito actually yung tanong kanina nung marami kayo doon sa stage. Tanong ko yung para sa'yo. So what's one lesson that you learned from your previous national pageant experience na dinala mo dito?
That is actually enjoying things and also making friends. So, from my previous national pageant, I am announced as Mr. Congeniality, and up until now, I am getting the support of my brothers from that pageant because before that, from my provincial pageant, I always pressured myself. I always aim to win, 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 without realizing that I am violating my advocacy, which is mental health awareness. I don't say bad words to other candidates, but I often focus on myself than the goodness of other people. And that is actually something that is really wrong. Because I never saw that I am hurting someone already. So when the time comes that I realize that it is not just about competing, that will make you a winner, but it's actually the friends that you're going to gain along the process, and also the learnings that you can get actually from them, because they can actually give you some tips, some learnings from their experiences in life in general, and that actually tells me that I am already a winner because I've gained a lot of learnings from the people around me, especially the love that they're giving me.
Ayan. I remember from our interview last year na sobrang eloquent mo. I always commend you on that. Pero, ayan, with what happened last year sa Mr. Nueva Ecija, you were actually one of the favorites that time, and we were surprised you weren't able to make it through. So, can you walk us through anong naramdaman mo after, getting the results from last year's Mr. Nueva Ecija?
I'm not going to lie, but I am really much disappointed with the result because I know to myself, I've heard all of the speeches that we have given during that night, and as someone who always believes in himself, but not too much, because that everything that is too much is bad. But I believe that I also deserve to be on the spot of the top 5. However, I don't know what went wrong with my answer, with the presentation that I did during that night. But at the end of the day, I told myself that maybe that is just a redirection. That if I may not be able to win the specific crown during that night, maybe this time the crown that I am waiting is already just right around the corner, and I hope that great man will be giving that to me.
Ayan. And I know that you are not one of the top 3 or top 5 nung Mr. Nueva, but how did it happen na naging candidate ka officially ng Cabanatuan City for Great Man?
Okay, long story short is that I don't know if I can actually tell the true story about it, but Miss Shadi is actually looking for a deserving candidate for Great Man of the Universe. And then one time I'm just checking my messages on Messenger, and I saw her name. Just like, oh wow, this is. I mean, I know this person that is big when it comes to the pageantry world, and she asked me if I can actually join Great Man of the Universe Philippines 2026. And then I told her that since I am under Mr. Nova Ecija, I am one of their ambassadors, I have to ask permission. And then luckily, Sir Don, the CEO of Emily, is allowed to send 3 candidates, and luckily I am one of those candidates. So I am here right now.
Ayan. And, eto well, na, bukod sa na-late ako kanina, sorry. Ayun, frustration ko rin eh. Actually, hindi ko alam na sabi nila hindi ka pa doon natatawag for question, pero tinawag pa rin kita. So, ano ko doon, na-embarrass ako dyan. But anyway, ayun, what does it feel na you still have that attention or siguro that clamor to be one of the front runners of this competition?
Oh, wow. You know, I always thought that maybe, before joining this one, I'm actually thinking, should I join Great Man of the Universe? Because I don't know if people is already, get used to seeing my face in different pageant, or are they still wanting to see what I can bring to the table? So the pressure is on. So what I did is, if you're going to notice my performance earlier, my outfit for today, I'll make sure that it is going to be different. It is going to be a representation of our city and also of our province, because I am a proud Cabanatueño and also Novo Ecijano. And also with the performance that I did, I believe that I have improved when it comes to my performance on stage, comparing to my first national, because I am just trying to see what are the things that is happening on the national stage, and once that I already have the grasp of it, I am actually applying it right now, and I'm hoping this time that I can be much more someone who's going to be crowd favorite still, because that is what I want. If I am not going to win the crown, at least I am going to win the heart of the people.
Ayan. And who are you wearing?
Who am I wearing? Oh, this is actually from House of Likharaya by Ryan Lazaro. And together they actually collaborated with Chaddy Stitches. They're actually brothers. So they're from Nueva Ecija as well. And they have been my designer since I started pageantry way back 2024.
Ayan. And lastly, anong message mo sa mga supporters mo, lalo't nagbabalik pageantry ka ulit, Maki?
Actually, I would love to say thank you very much, especially with the love and support that you're showing me, especially on my social media. I am seeing comments, messages. If I'm not be able to reply, I'm really sorry, because I am kind of busy with the competition right now. But don't you worry, once I have the time, I'm going to reply to you all. I do appreciate it, because regardless of the outcome of the previous pageants that I have joined, you are still here and waiting for that moment, to be called, my name to be called in front of the stage, winning a specific title. And I'm hoping that this time I can give my very best in order for us to win the crown.
Alright, thank you so much, our Cabanatuan City Pride, Maki Mislang, for Great Man of the Universe Philippines 2026. And good luck on your another pageant journey this year.
Thank you very much. Bye, guys.